Losing Bravo, yeah, alright, bro. We dropping them Predator missiles up in this biatch. I hope we don't post this. Your boy Marcos over here kicking it off here with some Throwback Thursday. We're throwing back to Modern Warfare 3. You're gonna see a lot more Modern Warfare 3 all of a sudden on the channel, man. Trying to get used to that Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's gonna be probably nothing similar to Modern Warfare 3, there'll be some similarities. There's always some similarities. It's Call of Duty. It's the same game package 50,000 times. Nah, I don't play that. I mean, it's very interesting that people that hear that. It's like, dude, you've been playing the same game for 6 years. I'm like, no. I mean, this one has recon. The other one doesn't, you know? They're minute changes, but they're changes nonetheless, you know? You don't go, for example, from one sports station to another and be like, it's the same thing. Be like, no, one sports station you're talking Yankees, the other they're talking Mets. That's if in New York. If you're in Dallas, then they might be talking Rangers, Astros. Shout outs to anybody if you're in Dallas or Texas. Let me know if there's anybody on the radio talking Astros. You can imagine talking Houston Astros baseball. Like how bad that's got to be. It's like, yep, well, we suck again for like another like probably 1,000 years worth of sucking. It's got to be tough, man. I've never been, well, I've been fans of teams that aren't successful. For example, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. They're not really too good. I mean, we won a Super Bowl 10 years ago, 12 years ago. God, I'm dating myself here. We won a Super Bowl at one point in our life, but we're nowhere near being competitive anymore. And, you know, I don't like it. I don't really talk football, to tell you the truth. I'll mess around, talk about it, still play fantasy and stuff. You know, I talk to people about football. I don't really talk about the Bucs at all. Like, the Bucs are like, when I was like, dude, what happened to your Buccaneers? You know, we lost the Jets. I'm like, what happened to your Bucs? I'm like, nothing happened. You know, we just suck. Aside from that, that's about it. So we're only here with the P90. We got a reflex on it, and yeah, that might be it on the P90. Is just ridiculous. It's just such a good gun. And then over there we got the Recon Pro, the Hardline Pro, and the Sit Rep Pro. That is the setup. That is the business. And we're on Parish. We're on that 4th DLC. That's kind of a little bit what I want to talk to you guys about a little bit over here, man. I'm about to fall out of my damn... I don't have a chair. I'm on like my bed because I still don't have a chair here, you know, moving and all that stuff. But like I'm so far away that like I'm literally like sitting on the tippy-toe edge of my bed about to like fall. One of these, you're just going to hear all of a sudden like me just hit like this desk that I'm talking over and just like collapse, and that'll be the end of my channel. It'll be like, oh man, it was so good when Marcos used to have that YouTube channel, and until he passed away in that one Throwback Thursday, like halfway through. I don't even remember if he won or lost that video though. That's what I was worried about. But the 4th map pack. So we just got the 4th DLC. Everybody who's on Xbox and PlayStation gets a little bit later. September 20-something, 28th. Sure, why not? One of those days they get it. September 28th? Sounds about right. You're not gonna count the right here. Hold on, yo. Calendario right here. Well, I don't have it marked, so it might be September 24th. I assume it's on Tuesday, so let's go with September 24th. It comes out for PS3. You heard it here first. It's not official or anything, just a guess, hypothetical. If it doesn't come out for that day, don't download it that day because it won't come out for it. If it does, though, download it. Either way, though, the 4th map pack. The 4th map pack, to me, I always feel is the one that just never gets the attention of this guy. It's kind of like that 15th kid that, you know, the family has. It's kind of just fed up of having kids. It's like, damn it, we really should have used protection over here. And talk about protection. Man's protecting his KD by leaving that lobby, bro. So oh, somebody, that Hellstone scared the crap out of me. It was coming down here. And this would come down. I initially had this was scheduled as a Tight Tuesday, but I ended up moving it to Throwback Thursday. I got so many good Tight Tuesdays coming up. I'm not bragging. I have a lot of good Tight Tuesdays coming up. It's pretty impressive the amount of stuff we could do on Tight Tuesday coming up here. But and the kill streaks, man. The kill streaks, care package, predator missile, and whatever the hell the last one is, AC-130, I think it might be. I can't see. It's so small. And that guy's not happy. Sorry, little man. But the 4th DLC is kind of like that, you know, that child that never just gets the attention it deserves. Man, you know, it happens. But it's rightfully so. It's at the end of the cycle always. There's probably like the least people playing now than there were ever in this game. And it just never gets the fair. And I kind of felt bad for Modern Warfare 3 because to me, this last DLC in Modern Warfare 3 was the best DLC. Like, these maps were good. Boardwalk was fun. Parish were fun. I don't remember what it's called, but the one where it's like the tank or whatever with like all rusty and shit. That map was fun, and I don't even remember the 4th one, but I'm sure it was fun too. Just keep it going with the argument. But it's fun, and you know, even in this map in Black Ops 2, these 4 maps are pretty good, and I don't think they're ever gonna get the recognition they are. You know, whereas like for example Vertigo, like that map pack with a Vertigo Encore and whatnot, that map pack was alright. It was a Vertigo Encore Grind, I believe, and whatever the other map is. That map pack is okay. I mean, Grind's great, but the other ones are, you know, it's alright. But this 4th one, I think these maps are pretty good. Frost and Pod are pretty good. This map pack's a little more average than anything, a little bit more mundane than everything. It's just regular maps. But in this Modern Warfare download, and this was like they didn't have the map packs. This one they had like those DLC drops, which is just strange, it's bizarre. I don't even know who thought about that. That dude's annihilating me with that shotgun, man. Golly, that's why this game got so close. You die so quickly in this game. I still can't believe it. So it's kind of that lost child, and I don't really know what you could do about it. I don't really think there is much you could do about it. You just kind of have to assume it. I mean, maybe you could pump out a little more advertising, you know, let them know, be like, hey, 4th map pack coming out, don't forget to get us. The diehards are always going to get it, you know, anybody who gets the season pass is going to get it. But even like, I know some people that have the season pass that just don't play the game no more, so they don't even download it. Which to me is a little bit of a waste of money, but hey, that's your money, you do whatever the hell you want with it. So I think it's just like a less amount of people that are experienced. I don't really know how much you convince them to come down to. Maybe they're playing other games, you know, Grand Theft Auto, for example. Grand Theft Auto is coming out. Like, I'm sure whoever made the map pack wasn't really thinking about that. It's like, yo, we gotta watch out though. Grand Theft Auto is gonna come out. But those are all things that happen over there. Maybe you drop like a map pack around like when Skyrim dropped. But that might be a little bit too soon. Skyrim dropped in November. But you know, like a Dead Space, like a Dead Space 2, and that dropped in like January, and you drop like a map pack like right after that, probably expect a little hit, not as much. So Grand Theft Auto, I think, is it, but bigger franchises, you get a little bit more hit. And even like right now, like especially with like the new consoles coming out and whatnot, I mean, people are saving up for that shit. So it's $500, yo, it's $400, whatever the hell the money it costs. Like, that's a lot of guap, and you know, people are like, well, let me at least save 15 right here in this backpack. So it's interesting. Hey, I'm not trying to solve it. Whatever. That's Treyarch. That's Call of Duty problem. That's Activision problem. They're fine. I mean, they've made more than enough money just off those microtransactions. Just off all that dragon camo I see around. They're straight. Money-wise, they're straight. So even if they lose and whatnot, but just for the experience of player, I feel kind of bad that people don't get a chance to experience these map packs, which I think are pretty good. Which leads me to think, you know, that it's always been a big debate, and I've never heard it per se like answered. And maybe if you guys know, let me know, jot down in the comments. I'd really like to know, like, if I do think that some maps that they release are just maps that never made the cut for the original game. Like, I think that's a given. That some of them are, but I do think that some of them are worked on throughout the time period. So maybe let's say they release 16 at launch, and then they're gonna release another 16 between the map packs. So I think maybe 16 at launch with, I'd say, 4 maps that might have just not made the cut. And then probably 12 maps that I think are probably new. Now, I'm just guesstimating here, but that's kind of how I figured it would work. That's kind of how I would do it. I definitely wouldn't just save 16 maps and re-release them. I think that's stupid. I mean, I think you kind of notice that because, like, how it has it, like, sprinkled in. So, like, Rush is really good, and it's, like, sprinkled into a map pack. Grind's really good, sprinkled into a map pack. And then this 4th one doesn't have that superseding map pack, per se, that you're kind of like, oh, yeah, but it has, like, a ton of other maps. I'm ducking in over here. I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on. Why y'all so mean? This is crazy. I'm gonna capture Charlie here. Let me blow this up. I see we're losing. I don't know how much though. Let me talk a little bit about what's going on here in the game. Okay, 136 to 139. So this is where things are gonna get changed. Somebody's got my spiel over there in the last map pack. I feel kind of bad for it. That never quite gets to what it deserves. And I popped that dude right there. I'm so red, so hurt, and dropped the Predator on him, losing Bravo. Not on my watch, son. Get one right there. So we managed to triple cap him right here, which is good. We're tied 142, 132. So this is a brand new ball game right here. We know we're gonna cough up a spot at some point. Stuff bombers is dropping everywhere. Thankfully, it was friendly. I'm calling this care package because I don't know where they're going to spawn from, but I'm going to assume it's not right here. I see that damn AC-130 is shooting at me, so I figured that this guy's somewhere around. I duck inside over there. Who knows if that was the guy who never does it? I don't know. Try to come over here, and that's at Pavlo actually up there. It's not even an AC-130. No, there's an Overwatch over there. Alright, there's a ton of stuff. So I dropped the IMS over there. You always want to drop this IMS around where the objectives are. It only makes sense, right? It's a big-ass shit that's going to blow up, so you might want to drop it around where somebody might actually hit it. Coming around over here, looking. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Boo-doo-doom, boo-doo-doom. See that IMS over there? I'm like, yo, 3 points, son, 3 points. I'm looking, trying to get my man, boom. Now I'm like, you know what? Just take that IMS from out over here, boom, get that Overwatch, and we needed that. Once again, with tie 157, 157, I gotta make a move. I gotta start moving over here to get a cap. I gotta start dying, because that's kind of like what happened right there. That's okay, though, because I managed to get my kill streak, and kill streaks are huge in this game, especially like the Predator missile and Domination. That's why I always equipped it. That thing can get you out of such a bind. It's kind of like the lightning strike that you get you out of such a bind. Well, this is nothing different. Luckily, somebody managed to cap over there. Bravo, okay, thank you very much. I'm trying to push over here in Charlie. I still got the escort with me. I figured it's going to save me. Unfortunately, it did kill the guy a little bit too late. Times is tickling down. We're holding on over here to the lead, though. I appreciate this. Flashbanging, trying to get that recon effect going. Missing, not getting anything, but hey, the Overwatch is putting in that work. I appreciate it. I figure that there still might be spawn over here, and if they're not, I still want to push up over here to get Charlie and leave Alpha for him. This is all going on through my mind when playing through this game, you know. I'm thinking about how and where they're going to be next before they are next. So I'm going to cap Alpha because I figure they might be on Charlie over here. Fortunately, the sentry gun came down, whatever. The escort drone's helping me out. Boom, that man's a poppy, the Overwatch, whatever. You know what I'm saying. It's the same deal. Escort drones and A71 Overwatches and A14 Overwatches and A93 Overwatches. Call in the damn Predator missile right here, laying down and dropping some pain on these fools. I'm trying to get the guy who's closest over there to objective, keep this clean as we try to get this W. Gonna lock and reload my 6,000 bullets. We lost Charlie, so now I know that they flipped the spawns on me. I'm throwing out the care package right there, and I'm going all the way around. I hear this guy with Sip Rep Pro. I'm like, you dying, bro, and that's why Sip Rep Pro is so good. If you're around, if you know your surroundings, you know how things are going to sound. Like over here, it sounds completely different when you're stepping on this. It's more of a clank, clank, clank type deal than the normal footsteps. It's beautiful. So I put the sentry gun over there, just looking over the Alpha. I noticed that we lost Bravo, but I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, yeah, you know, we might be all right. Even though, I'm going to push over here, but man, get Charlie, boom, get that Overwatch. I got obliterated. It don't matter. That's like my 16th Overwatch to this game, and more importantly, that's a W for the team, and we about that life. Woo! And this guy was not too happy about losing. Whatever. What is that? 44, 28, and 13 assists. I always like how they put assists in this game because it's very important and crucial how I play. Hope you guys enjoy Throwback Thursday, everybody. Have a good one.